Are we live?
You're live, and
hey, what's up, everybody?
Our guest is looking at his phone while we came on live. Really?
Welcome to the Ultra Chen TV show.
Fired.
Say Jam. This is
Vicious. What's going on?
This is
a really upset person because my son is not doing his job properly.
I'm sorry, Pops. It happened. Let's get over it and let's do this thing.
Hey, we're live with the show. What's good?
Welcome to Ultra Chen TV, the Tuesday show. That's right. We have a special guest here. This is Mr. Jeremy, aka Vicious. You can see his
whatever.
Twitter over there. He's okay. He's kind of
commentator extraordinaire.
Thank you, and you guys are here too.
I am his, the obnoxious version of James Chen.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
He hates that.
How am I gonna live?
He hates that.
So, David is at home.
He's got a migraine headache.
Taste Steve's in Japan. The three of us are here.
Yeah, that's right. So we're here to talk about a lot of things that happened, including the CPTA Asia Last Chance qualifiers.
Yeah.
There was the Kockatop League that just happened recently. We were at Rewired Arizona, which was super fun.
Yeah.
And, not a lot of those top players went there, but that did not hamper the quality of the play at all. It was the most ridiculous.
It was a very good event.
Yeah, it was really, really strong players there. Got a few other game things to talk about. I know Killer Instinct came out with a patch.
Yeah.
And so we'll probably talk a little bit about that. So we've got some game news coming up, but let us start with the Last Chance qualifiers for Asia.
Asia Regional Last Chance qualifier and Asia Regional Finals is what it really is. Right?
Yes,
It's the Asia Regional Finals. It was a really great event. If you guys didn't see it, it was streamed on Capcom Fighters. So if you're subscribed, you can go check out the VODs, or you can go to the YouTube channel and see it. It's all over there. Top 8 was really great. Let's check it out.
Okay, cool. So, for the Last Chance qualifiers, a lot of strong players were in there. Punko was in there. Verloren, we saw from Korea. Awesome Kami player was in there. Let's switch over to the view. Here on Oil King Rashid.
Yeah,
that's a name I haven't seen in a while.
Nuki was in there.
Yeah, Nuki got 9th in the Last Chance qualifier. This is the Last Chance qualifier, not the primary bracket. Infiltration got sent to losers by Chris Wong.
Man.
And then made it all the way back, beat Chris Wong, and then beat Bon Chen. He played Rashid, Vega, Nash, and Borog. He played Borog against NL, he played Vega against Punko, and then Rashid against all the Nash players.
Yeah, it's always funny to me because Chris Wong is also the name of a friend in high school that I used to play Street Fighter with. And
could be the same guy.
I know what he's doing right now. He's actually a music score composer, and he's done a whole bunch of really high, some of the biggest films from Vietnam and stuff like that. Yeah, it's actually pretty cool.
Me too.
Yeah.
Nothing with Street Fighter. He's
Are you sure?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's the same
talented
guy.
musician guy.
Definitely
Yeah.
the same guy.
Anyways,
that's the Last Chance qualifier.
Yeah. So a Last Chance qualifier, Infiltration, and Bon Chan made it in there, and then they played just like all the other ones, double elimination, 16-man bracket.
Yeah.
And I'll just go through the whole results here. You can see Yukadon, Chris Wong, Goichi, and Sien. And that's the silly thing too, is most of the Last Chance qualifiers were kind of isn't there just actually most of these guys are already qualified, right? Yeah, most of these guys are already qualified, but
there's only a few that aren't.
These guys all went 0-2.
Yeah.
Sien, Yukadon, Goichi, Chris Wong is good. They all went 0-2, which is crazy to me. Gamer B, Ricky Ortiz, Eita, and Sako in 9th place. Sako, who just won a premier event.
Yep.
7th place was Human Bomb and Infiltration. Human Bomb, the best player that nobody ever talks about.
Yeah, he's only gone to a few events this year. It's been all premier events, and he's got top 8 everyone.
Dude, he was an Evo top 8 player. He's always in top 8 and all this thing. Yeah, Human Bomb.
You're not talking about this year, though.
No, not definitely no. But in the past.
Yeah. Street Fighter 4, he was definitely a top
for Street
10.
Fighter.
I was gonna say.
5th place was Itazan. Woo! Awesome
Nice
stuff. Yeah, with Zangief, low tier Zangief.
Yeah.
And Bon Chan. With Nash, of course. 4th place was Kazunoko Kami. 3rd place,
Had to do that.
Udeal MJS Haitani with Akali. And then grand finals was Mago versus MOV.
I like that.
What's going on? Brah. What is that?
What just happened?
Whoa.
What is that?
James
What just happened?
James just evolved.
He just...
Wait, what was that? I mean...
Jeremy and I
We're degenerates.
We're degenerates.
Do you have like crazy inside jokes between you two?
Yeah, we have a
I
lot.
swear.
We hang out too much.
So what does brah mean?
I don't know. I'll tell you when you're older.
You tell me when I'm older.
When you
I
know
don't
about
have
man eyes.
dude. I don't have much time left, Steve. You gotta
You
tell
need to
me
stay up
now.
off the streets if
You
you can't
gotta
take
tell
the
me
heat.
now.
That's
You need
what
to
I'm
stay
saying.
up off the streets. If
You
you
can't
can.
take this heat.
You never know if I'm,
It gets cold in Minnesota, dude. That's what I keep
It's
hearing.
real cold like Minnesota.
Mago and MOV, and Mago took
Right.
first place, and
Yeah.
I am just, I mean, MOV is one of the best players on the planet, right? And
He's
the
alright.
fact that Mago is able to defeat MOV and a whole bunch of other Chun-Lis with Karen blows
He's amazing
my mind.
at this matchup. This
Yeah,
is like a
blows
matchup
my
that he
mind.
excels
I feel like
in.
it's such a problem for Karen, and Mago just destroys that idea that it's not a good matchup for Karen, just
Yeah.
the way he plays it out.
Dude, I feel like it is a terrible. I still think it's one of the worst
I
matches
think so
in the
too.
game, but
I think it's not like one of the worst matches in the game.
well, to me,
It's
one of the
pretty bad,
worst
though.
matches are like 7-3.
Yeah.
Like, cause that's
I think
seriously how.
Geef loses to Chun much worse than Karen does. I think.
Well,
yeah. I mean, there's like maybe like 5-10 matches that are worse than Karen, but I mean, than Karen and Chun Li. But
Yeah.
there's a crap ton of matches.
It's a bad matchup, and
Yeah,
he
yeah,
always
yeah.
wins it somehow. I don't know how he does it, but
It's just
yeah.
consistently bad for Karen, is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, his neutral positioning is always really good. I always really like it. And yeah, it's really impressive to me how he beats Chun-Li players so consistently. He punishes like everything with roundhouse. Like they whiff like a medium attack and he hits roundhouse and punishes it. I'm like, how are you whiff punishing with that button? Like it's so crazy to me.
Yeah, but I mean, also, it's always cool when you see someone like Mago, who's like one of these great players, and they win the tournament, and they just look so ecstatic about it.
Yeah.
Like, he popped off after he was like, I won, shake the hand, yeah! Dude, yeah, no, I'm happy for Mago.
Yeah, Mago pop-offs are good. That guy's a legend.
Yeah, Mago's pretty good, but so he is the last chance qualifier, so he qualified for premier spot, and as a result, through all the weird bouncings around,
Yeah.
4444 has now qualified.
Yes.
So,
4-4-4-4.
yeah.
That's right.
Well, I'm gonna pronounce this "c" because that's just how you do it in Chinese.
I thought it was Say.
No,
Was
it's
it? What is it again?
C.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for 4-4-4, got it.
Yeah.
I've heard it like 3 ways already.
Hi, Mago.
I've heard it like
Nice to
3
meet
different
you.
ways from 3 different people that speak Chinese, so I'm pretty sure
Well,
I have no idea how to say
it also depends on if you're Cantonese. It depends on.
Oh,
if
yeah,
you're,
right.
Since I
Right,
You know, I
right.
inherently do that now. It's not, whatever. It's fine.
Since my Cantonese is pretty good, so that's why I say it a
Your
certain
Cantonese
way.
is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man,
That's
yeah.
why I
No,
say
no, I'm not.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We're talking about speaking and not food and women here. Okay.
Wow.
Steve?
Whoa, that came out of nowhere.
What just
Maximum thuggery.
Did I just get...
So, Steve, tell me a little bit.
Did he just brah? Like he's out-
Brah!
Everywhere.
James, he's getting good. One day he'll be at the same level.
So I just want to, but see, the thing is, I don't even know how good I am at being at this brah thing because I need to find out what I'm mimicking. Like, what am I imitating? Or is this not even an imitating thing at all?
Wow. I don't know what's happening here.
I don't want to.
I don't know what's happening. I think...
But did you get a chance to watch any of these matches here?
I got to watch
okay,
it, yeah.
Okay, so
I
what-
do my homework. I watch everything that happens. So, yeah, it was really awesome. Yeah, David did make a pun in the chat.
Yeah, he said Steve Cantonese.
Yeah. It was really great. Dang.
That was good. I like that.
I thought you were going to do that and then make the other noise. Oh, well, sorry. Oh!
Steve,
damage.
come on. This mic picks up everything. Stop doing that, Steve.
Oh, sorry. I was Stacey Steve, yeah.
Okay.
Anyway,
Okay. What is it like? Any standouts about these matches? Anything in particular about the top 8 or anything?
Itabashi versus Human Bomb was really great.
Jeez, that one round.
Yeah,
Or
that
do-
was really great. I think MOV or Mago versus every single Chun he played was great, and yeah, I really liked the tournament.
Yeah.
I thought it was really fun to watch. Just super high level play.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's just one of those situations where it shows that a character like Zangief, even though he is bottom, and I totally admit that he's like probably the least powerful character in this game, still can be played at a really high level if you are just pretty much, God. If
Definitely.
you're like
Yeah.
Itazan, so.
And Human Bomb is definitely no slouch.
Yeah,
he's
Human
a
Bomb's
very,
very
very
good.
I mean,
powerful character, apparently.
I said at Rewired commentary that I felt like Itazan is like how FAB is with Potemkin. Like, FAB has no right to be winning with Potemkin in like Hilti Gear Sign and Revelator and stuff, and he's still doing it anyway because that character is garbage, and he is winning with him and doing really well. So,
Yep, it was a sick tournament. Jeremy, are you wearing a gray shirt?
Yeah, I am actually.
Wait, what hoodie are... Oh my god.
I'm just making sure.
This was not...
For the record, this is a breakaway shirt, so we're not completely... Alright, okay, there we go, we're good.
Hold that.
Whoa, James. Keep it together. What the hell?
What the heck is going on? That was the most... That was the... Can you... He just went...
Sorry, what?
Full, what the hell? That's what I heard.
I was really confused.
But...
Moral of the story is... I just started dressing one way, everybody copies
If
it.
David was here, he would not have been in a gray shirt, so, you know, I think it all...
What just happened?
I don't know,
It's
dude.
kind of worked out, so...
The shirt is cool.
It's the best
Yeah.
shirt. It's my favorite shirt.
Why do you think this whole show... You notice tactically that this side of my jacket has been folded over the whole show?
We thought about this ahead of time. We're like, man,
Because
these
we were
are
wearing
really
the same
comfortable
jacket.
jackets.
That's why I was hiding it. And then I noticed the gray shirt and I was like, this is a problem.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, anyways, great event here. Great event that happened, so yeah. There you go. Also, this weekend was the Kockatop League.
I did not get to see a lot of this.
I have not gotten a chance to see any of it, really, to be honest with you. So,
Yeah, I saw like one match.
But this is the league where you see here they've got the groups. This is the Europe League that is mostly put on by Ken Bogard. This is like his thing, I think.
Like 35 hours of commentary
Yeah,
or something like that.
that guy's ridiculous, dude. That is ridiculous.
Some really interesting things had happened during that tournament.
It was great. Yeah, I did see
Luffy's tech
was deep, and I also saw Infectious do really awesome. I saw like maybe like 5 of the matches from this. I didn't get to see all of them. I'm gonna have to rewatch it probably tomorrow.
Pretty sure Luffy was way more infectious than he was.
Dude, that was he shook what's his name's hand right after before they played
That's
too. He
so
was like,
raw.
man, if you guys have been in my stream, you've heard my Punko stories. Never shake Punko's hand ever.
Or Luffy's now.
I don't
Or
think I
Luffy's.
saw that about Luffy, but that story sounds nuts.
Yeah, it sounds pretty. You're on the right track, James. I'll tell you, man. Never shake Punko's hand ever. Ever. The things I've seen from that guy, don't do it. You'll get some kind of crazy disease. I'm telling you right now.
In any case, so this is a round robin between the two pools, and then they go into the final round robin, and you can see their record here. And from what I heard, like in the original pools, like Luffy just like beat everybody, and he like didn't lose to a single person. And so
I can see why.
Yeah.
Is this the right one?
Is this not the right?
I feel like this is from
you're
last
right.
year's Kockatop.
No,
League.
this was from earlier this year.
Yeah, this is the wrong thing.
Why is Google failing me so
Don't
much?
blame it on Google.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Don't you do that.
Dude, you saw me. I was like trying to bring up all these results while everybody was talking at the same time, so it's just
Brooke.
like Kakutop.
What is Jimmy doing?
60. You know what? It doesn't matter. Luffy,
You know, I'm over there doing King of the Hill with David, and James just grabbed the wrong Kockatop lead while David and I are working so hard. What's happening here?
here we go.
That's
Here's
what I was
my
going to
one.
say, because
Here's
Problem X was talking on WSO sessions earlier today how he had a hard time with Infectious.
Yes.
And Luffy scratched his business.
Oh, definitely new crotch type.
What is going on? Where did that window go?
Miley drops
There it
sister drops the debut single. What? What are you looking
No
at,
way.
James?
No,
What is that?
Oh, shit.
What a pop-up.
There we go.
What you looking at there, Jimmy?
Hollywire. That sounded even more wrong. All right, there we go. Here it is. Okay. So yeah, there we go. So yeah, I remember Luffy just beat up on everybody here.
Yeah, he did great.
There you go. And Problem X got second, Infectious with third, and Crimson fourth, and Icano fifth. But you can see right here, 17-7 record for Luffy blowing people up.
That is
And,
nuts.
I mean, what do you think? I saw recently David put up a tier list, and he had Mika up there in like top 3.
Third, right?
Yeah, top 3.
Yeah.
No particular
For
order.
David, it was
yeah,
like Sean,
for David.
Cammy, Mika.
Yeah, what do you think about that? Do you feel like Mika's that high, or do you think that
Yeah.
she's still not as good as some of the other characters?
Yeah, I think I have her around the same spot, maybe like 4 instead. But yeah, I think Mika's that good. She's really hard to play at a super high level, but I think it's hard to deny how good the character Mika is. She's very, 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 very strong, but really hard to play at a high level. Yeah, she's really good.
Okay. I think Luffy is ruining all of my Google searching tech because I like looked that up and I was like, oh, Luffy won. Yeah, this is the right one.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, he's won a lot of events, but yeah, I agree. Actually, I think she's a super strong character. I mean, second place at Evo.
Mm-hmm. What do you think?
I mean, I wanted to switch out Ryu for Mika. I mean, I say Mika like slightly lower. I mean, if it was just like Chun, Cammy, and then a whole other like high tier list, it would have been like Ryu than Mika. But I feel like Mika has like more success all across the board than Ryu does.
Yeah.
But again, I think it's just a close battle between Ryu
I think
and
his
Mika.
success in terms of like tournaments has been great because of Tokido. But yeah, Mika has had like 3 or 4 people who have done very well with her. She's a really strong character.
Yeah, I mean, one thing that David always points out too is like she's a strong character, but she's actually hard to use.
Yeah, she's
a
not
lot of
easy.
people don't give her enough credit by how difficult. Because like, who's the people who are successful with Mika? It's like Luffy, Evo champion, Fudo, Evo champion, and Knuckle2, best player in the United States.
Currently.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
Arguably.
So
Yeah, I mean, he made top 8 before in Street Fighter 4. And yeah, he's a really good player too. I mean, yeah, she's not super easy to play. Her neutral's a bit funky, and like understanding how to play her at a high level is not easy. But you know,
go.
what are you looking for?
Trying to check out those
Rewired here.
Ball is Live commercials. What is that?
But
Ball is alive. Heck does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
You're welcome. He knows the commercial.
All right.
Oh,
He
dude,
knows.
it's
He
one of
knows
my
about this.
favorite
That's what I'm talking
commercials,
about.
dude. It's one of my favorite commercials. What the
appreciate
does that mean?
Kobe Bryant.
I love that commercial because it's like it actually let Kobe be funny in a way that like allows him to still be him.
Yeah.
Because every time you watch a commercial where Kobe Bryant tries to do comedy, it's like painful to watch.
Yeah.
Because I kind of pretty much figured out that Kobe is like the least funny person on the planet, and his jokes are just only when he's talking shit about you.
Yeah, it's
Like
He
that's
really
pretty
does
much
not
his
have like a
jokes.
great personality for
No,
like.
Yeah.
He's really just an amazing player, and then he's kind of bland.
He's kind of
Yeah.
dry, yeah.
Not
a
even
lot of
just
dry
bland,
humor.
not even bland, but just he's just. I mean, like
He just plays basketball
yeah, he's
He's just a different
like
animal
it.
and the same beast. That's what it is.
at the same time.
yeah. Mhm.
It's about all there is. to it.
Anyways, also happened this weekend. Let's go ahead and move on to the next topic here. But dude, this is why I want a stream producer. You ever hear me complain about this all the time when you're watching this, Jeremy?
Yeah,
This
I
is
watch it every week. You guys,
yeah, that's why I need a stream producer because
You know,
I'm
I
doing this
brought
all
the
the
problem.
idea.
I don't
brought
understand.
the idea to you. I was like, hey man, if you need some extra help, let me know.
Yeah, but I need someone who's trustworthy. I need someone who I can believe is
He
responsible.
also has
enough
you
to-
have a vocal twin.
I could like sub in for you if.
Oh, that's
you know.
true.
Right. This is the thing about Kobe Bryant is
Him and I just talk, and it's like poverty Chen.
it's alternate universe, Ultra Chen, post apocalypse.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Except for we're better.
Rewired AZ, you guys are the 2.0 version, right?
2.0, the new and improved.
version.
Yeah, we like
You-
degenerate rap music and
Firmware updates up
Yeah.
the wazoo.
And brah!
Felt the gunshots from here, James.
yeah, that was
Keep it
terrible.
together. Keep it together.
Rewired. We were just at this weekend. Did you actually get a chance to watch much of Rewired?
I actually just heard majority of it because I was doing a lot of traveling. I was actually moving back and forth.
Oh,
from
that's
moving.
right. Okay. So you were
Unfortunately.
listening, so you weren't.
So yeah, but I heard it was quite the slugfest for grand finals. Mocha Latte, I know that name very well. He's one of Arizona's like best players, and he had such a run, like a great run with Street Fighter 4 as Dudley. He was
Right.
running amok online and just doing such a great job. So when I heard he was in grand finals, I was like, as it should be, you know. And
Yeah.
he's one of the best competitors in Arizona.
I said during that grand finals between El Mocha Latte and Yusuf that what is going on here?
Yusuf's the Ryu
Wow.
player who
Okay,
stops
but-
by Wednesday night fights every
Yeah.
Sunday.
Yeah.
And he's a great.
I honestly
player,
felt
too.
like their matchup was like almost like Tokido Momochi levels of like amazing because they were so patient.
I mean, let's not get carried away.
Dude, it was
The
really,
archetypes, I guess, I can
Yeah,
see.
yeah.
But the level is like, you know.
But dude, like El Mocha Latte had all the confirms.
Yeah, he is very good.
Because the thing about it is, when you watch people play who are not at that highest level, what you most of the time see is eventually someone starts to crack and they start to mess up. And yeah, Mocha Latte towards the end, you could see the cracks starting to come out. But before that, like in the winners finals and in the first set of the grand finals, they both played so solidly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
so-
both were played really, really, really well. They're no Momochi or Tokido, But stylistically, it's a very similar looking match.
Yeah, very
they're two really talented players out of Arizona, and I think they deserve more credit. Right? They're two players you don't get to see play that often, really.
Right.
Like especially if you don't watch the Arizona locals, you pretty much only see them when they're traveling.
Right.
Right. When they're out at like other events, right? And you haven't seen really Mocha be at like a ton of events throughout the U.S.
Yeah, he hasn't really made any sort of presence throughout the country.
Yeah.
That's why at the end of the tournament,
not
before we
mistaken.
signed off, I was like, if you guys are looking for players to fly around the country, you've got two great ones right here.
And also, like, the
Especially
channel it
those
was streamed on is where they stream their all their stuff. Like, the Fighting 99 is where they stream a lot of things. So, yeah, you should definitely watch some more of the Arizona footage. Like, Mocha is incredibly talented. I think he's one of the better U.S. players that he just doesn't get to travel. And same with Yusuf. Really, really, really good. So you definitely have to check them out. And just watch more of their footage if you get the chance. Like, Yusuf was at a couple of Wednesday night fights. He was at SCR.
He's so strong.
He went to
so solid.
He was at Battlegrounds, too.
Yeah.
I didn't get to see him play there, but he is very good. So, yeah. I don't play at any DDR.
Yeah, that's why I said, because someone's like, who plays more DDR, Sejam or Logan Sama? And I was like, if anyone here...
You could sub me in for that one.
He says DDR is not Dance Dance Revolution. I don't know what else it is. Oh, yeah, you're talking about being a Daigo fan? I don't know, that's tough between me and Logan.
I thought Logan, doesn't like him anymore.
His profile picture is Daigo's book, though. Like the cover of his book.
Okay.
But I have 3 copies of that bad boy.
Oh, DDR, I see. Okay, I know what that means now.
Yeah, you gotta figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're Daigo fanboys.
Yeah, okay. Right.
Cool.
Right.
Yeah. I have a copy of Daigo's book. Though.
Yes, I do.
But another great match, though, that happened was Coup d'etat versus Velociraptor.
You guys have to walk me through that one.
That match was ridiculous. There was just comebacks. It came down to the last round, last match, and I felt so bad for Coup d'etat after he lost that one, though, because I don't feel bad for Velociraptor.
Never.
So,
That guy's a jerk.
Yeah, he's a...
Just kidding, John.
I'm not.
I am.
Wow. He was very nice to us.
They were very hospitable to you guys, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken.
they were nice over there. It would have been cool to see somebody new win, right? Because we kind of know about Velociraptor.
Yeah.
But yeah, Coup d'etat did super awesome, and he said that was one of his first big tournaments, first big majors that he's been to.
Okay.
So yeah, he did really awesome. I was really impressed by his Bison play.
Yeah.
He's so good.
It's always interesting because Bison's another one of those characters that's considered super terrible, right? And guys like JLMN and SD Pinoy and now Coup d'etat, who I always nickname the Stone Cold Coup d'etat, and you have no idea why.
You just kept saying it.
I just kept saying it. He has a certain je ne sais quoi, that Stone Cold Coup d'etat. So those guys just make Bison look really, really strong. I'm wondering if anybody in the chat even knows what the hell I'm talking about.
I knew you were going to go back.
Yeah, no.
Yeah,
as soon as I gave you the gesture, I was just like...
I'm wondering if anybody in the chat even knows what the hell I'm talking about.
Is it like a wrestling thing?
No,
Definitely
no.
not.
Okay, because I was gonna say I don't
It's a
watch
song
wrestling.
lyric. It's a song lyric. So. Steve, come on.
So much damage.
Inside jokes. Actually, I think you've
We've
explained
told-
that.
we-
Yeah,
we-
you've explained that
so
one.
many
Yeah.
times.
It's my way of yearning, weaning him off of the fart noise, but it's not working. It's not working.
Ultra David's favorite. Ween.
Yeah, that made him laugh so hard. I wish I could explain. Having him in a room with David was the worst, best thing I've ever heard.
Yeah, but you know what? That one time we were all hanging out in the hotel room at Seattle, you were doing it through your mouth, and then David cleared half the room.
Oh, yeah. Wet dog.
And I had, according to James, you want to describe how I survived?
Because you said you had the white man fart powers or something like that?
That's what you said.
+1 on that stat.
He said, he tweeted, I had +10 white fart resistance.
That's right, yeah.
That's what you tweeted.
Yeah, you
I
were
was
the
like,
only
what
one that
does
did. Well,
that
someone
mean?
else said it. I think it was you or
It did-
Rick.
Don't put me on that,
I think it
though.
was
That
Rick
not
who
me.
said it.
The reason it didn't hit, it didn't work on me is because I was too far. I was
You were not too far. You were directly
in the line
I
of
also
sight,
have
dude.
I have a broken nose.
He aimed down his sights and ripped it.
Did Best of 3 come back today?
Somebody mentioned that
Someone
previously.
says they're on Flowco.
Fuck
What?
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, Flow KO. So.
I have no idea.
I don't know. I
get to
didn't.
see
I
it.
didn't even look into it because I thought it was a hoax.
Okay.
To be quite honest.
But it was actually really cool. A lot of great stuff. Guilty Gear was also there. Great grand finals match between Kugi and Ryudo from Colorado. And Kugi ended up taking that, so shout outs to him. And
shout outs to him.
One of the crazy things about that too is Kugi's been good before, right? But people don't realize how much, he hasn't played in a lot of events, and he really made it a goal for him to get there. And the fact that he was able to accomplish that, by slowly getting there, he was like, I'm going to try to win a local first. I'm going to try to, and, shout outs to him to be able to get to that point where he won Rewired. And he got sent to losers by Ryudo, who had a really sick Faust, by the way, that second to last round before the reset, that it looked like he was good. Yeah, where he dropped through the sky to punish Raven's knee drop move.
Yeah, that thing did.
Dude, that thing was ridiculous. That was disgusting. And but Ryudo sent him to losers bracket, and then the first set was super close, and then Kugi kind of figured something out, and then was able to take the second set. So super cool stuff. I hope you guys get a chance to watch that in the archive. So great match there.
Yeah.
And of course Colorado has a huge Smash scene as well. There's a lot of
Smash is crazy there.
They're all the chanting and everything. How did KI go for you?
KI was cool. I had a lot of fun. I was given the movie Big Trouble in Little China because last year during commentary somebody made a reference to that movie and I've never seen it. Mm-hmm. So I was like, I don't know. And then this year on commentary I was presented with that movie. Nice. But KI was really good. The guy who won last year ended up getting third place, and SVM ended up taking the thing. Spinal player. Who was really good out of Arizona. Spinal. And third was Bloody Ziff, who was last year's champion. It was really good.
Okay,
yeah, second was Boss Wolf. It was really good. KI was really fun to watch this year.
Yeah, and Angelic took Marvel.
Yep.
So Angelic
very good. He's still doing his thing.
Still playing.
I know he was kind of hindered from playing due to a hand injury.
Yeah, he's had a few hand problems, but he also, we could probably talk about this later, but if I remember, but he also just announced that he runs another Arizona tournament. So there's two Arizona majors. There's Rewired, run by Driftwood, and Velociraptor. And then there's Undefeated.
Yeah.
Right.
Man, I can't even say that word anymore.
Yeah, sorry, I have a trademark now, so there we go.
By the way, did you guys
That was the most indignant exit,
Did you guys see the announcement today about Curly Mustache?
That's what I was just about to say.
Well, too bad, because I got to it.
You have it trademarked?
Right.
Oh.
So I was about to say, Angelic is announced today that Curly Mustache is going to come back at Undefeated next year. So
Totally awesome.
Very cool.
Sick.
Very
Marvel is
very
definitely not
cool.
dead. It's alive and well, and I like to see that happen.
You guys are both nerds.
We're all nerds, dude. We're all nerds.
That would suck.
Is that how you feel?
What the hell?
He was trying to mouth out what I was saying. He was trying to do it so bad.
What?
Don't lie to me.
I don't even know what you're talking about anymore.
You don't-
Anyways.
you don't-
Oh yeah, Ono said that there would be a reveal at Capcom
Yeah,
Cup.
I have that in the
We'll get to it.
We'll get to there.
I was
Don't
reading
look
the
at him.
chat. I was reading the chat. They said it. Yeah, we all know that
Don't
was
do
gonna
that.
happen, right?
Come on, chat. We're on the ball on this. Just because it's me doesn't mean that it's a total disaster here.
We're all wearing gray shirts. We know what we're doing. It's gonna be Dark Donald. What's happening?
Okay. I noticed now that I edit all the episodes, I noticed that I do that every time I try to transition topics.
What?
Yes.
Well, I do that all the time.
That's so different. So that's how we transition topics. If you guys ever want to do some sort of, talk show. That's how you-
Right.
tips you use.
One cool thing though was that after Rewired was done, was that my friend teaches at the University of Advancing Tech. And they were actually the ones that helped me travel out there. So I was able to do a talk there. So they asked me to come by and do a guest lecture, I guess.
That was pretty sick too.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
They blew your head up on the projector screen. I saw that. That was sick.
He had a little thing.
Dude,
he
I
had
was
this
actually
adorable
really-
picture.
Voice of Street Fighter. I was like,
Voice of
damn,
Street Fighter.
that means my voice is.
Dude,
voice
my
of Street Fighter
friend
too.
my friend made that slide kind of like as a joke, apparently, and he even threw ESPN2 logo
saw
on there. And you know what? He literally gave that to them and was like, make something like this, and then they just used it. And that's pretty much what happened.
I love it.
And so Kuki took a picture of me standing next to the big projector of my giant face, and like I wanted to look as sad as possible. I was just like trying to look disgusted at this because I just thought it was gross, right? And then he started like making comments about Cammy, and I started laughing, and then he got a good picture of me. So
got him.
yeah,
So easy. Just talk about Cammy, huh?
yeah, pretty much.
Take note, chat. That's how you make James Chen smile.
Apparently, speaking of this topic, like of the school, there was like a talk at some university, and like an Amazon guy came in to talk about game design.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And they showed Breakaway, and they played a video, and it was me and Rip commentating the exhibition that he played in
with Valle
and Tasty Steve,
yeah,
and like
everybody.
he was like, "How many FGC people are in this thing?" Like, I'm just watching this in my thing.
All of them.
All
We're
of them.
invading college campuses.
But are you a different animal and the same beast?
What does that mean, James Chen?
You're welcome.
It's such a good joke. I'm just saying. It's such a good...
Anyways, but no, it was really cool because a lot of the students came by, and I wanted, since it's a school, so they have a lot of different arts and a lot of different technology that they teach there, right? But the game studio is one of the big chunks of that. And so when I gave the talk, I really wanted to talk about something that would work, that would make sense for people trying to create games. And so I just talked for about half an hour on. It's interesting because video games are becoming a spectator thing.
Yeah.
People are watching, and when people make games, they don't think about that. Like, this is a new thing to have to think about to try to make games spectator friendly. It was just fun to play and everything like that. Exactly, Twitch, but even like esports, AGDQ, everything like that, right? So I was just giving my ideas on how to make things more easy to watch. Not just for people who know the game, but for people who don't know it. Like if you watch sports, I made the poker cam analogies. Like, as soon as they put the poker cam and then they put the percentage odds there, like, it was way easier to watch for people. Football now has the little yellow line for the first down. It makes it a lot easier for people. NASCAR, you see the racers' names on top of the cars and everything like that. Little technologies like that, were kind of examples that I was trying to give. And then afterwards, we went to a Q&A session for about half an hour. That ended, and then I ended up sitting there and doing a Q&A for like almost another hour.
That's pretty sick.
Afterwards.
That's really neat, actually.
Yeah. Kugi even came by and like even asked a question and and stuff like that. So
He didn't try to troll you?
no, he didn't try to troll me.
Oh, okay.
That would have been a great opportunity.
But that is on YouTube. I'll link it. I've tweeted it out, so you.
I definitely want to check that out.
Yeah,
too.
so go
That's
ahead and
pretty
check
cool.
it out. So, but it was really cool. I had a lot of fun, and the school was really happy. They asked me if I wanted to come out and do more stuff, do
Sick.
more lectures and things like that. So.
Dang, James Shan,
If you're not sleeping in, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Right. I was amazed. It was at like 2:30. I was amazed I got there in time.
Yeah.
Like, seriously. Yeah.
I wish I had time to sleep in.
Okay.
I sleep on planes.
At least you can.
I know, it's great.
At least you can.
I told somebody, I was like, yeah, I watched a bunch of movies on planes this year, and they're like, that's the saddest thing I've ever heard. And I was like, would you rather me be doing nothing on airplanes? Like, we take a lot of flights. And like, I was telling them about how I watched Zootopia like 5 times this year.
Yeah.
On airplanes. It was on airplanes for like 2 months, and it was like during like the Evo CEO area. I watched it like 5 times.
Dude, it's worth watching 5 times.
I
That
think-
movie is so good.
Yeah, it's amazing. I watched it on the way to and back from CEO.
Yeah. And it actually has, and it's actually pretty relevant now.
It's great.
Yeah.
Mayor
It's a great-
Lionheart.
Yeah.
But
But
framed, man.
I like that it's J.K. Simmons. He has a good voice.
J.K. Simmons is awesome, dude. He's the best. He's the best. James Jonah Jameson as well.
Yeah.
Cannot do a better James Jonah
Yeah, I wonder who's
Jameson.
going to play him in the new Spider-Man Homecoming.
They should just get him to do it again.
Why not?
That would be great.
That'd be pretty cool. Instead of doing like alternate universe. Like,
just
change
put
it
him
up.
back in there.
Just put him in there.
Me and one of my friends always used him as the example of like those people who steal credit from you, because he was like I want to name him Dr. Octopus. That's the stupidest name ever. And then like, I know, we'll call him Dr. Octopus. I was
That was
yeah.
good.
Okay,
So perfect with that.
Yeah, exactly.
Moral of the story is James gave a talk and video games are cool.
Yeah, and it was a lot of fun. So
Yeah, he went all in that he had to miss out today.
Yeah,
I know, he tired himself out.
dude, I got home super late last night.
When was
so-
your flight back?
It was at 9 o'clock basically at night because I wanted to stay long enough to grab dinner with my friend and everything like that.
Yeah,
so he's one of the teachers there. I even sat in on one of his classes and he was teaching people how to make games with Unity. He was like showing how to add ambient sound to like everything and like showing like he gave this great example. He was like a Mario coin. If you pick it up, you want it to play a sound, right? So you attach the sound to that object, and then when you pick that coin, he was like, I really want you guys to have discovered this bug on your own. But like you'll touch it and it won't play and it won't play the sound. You're like, why? Because when you grab the coin, you destroy the object. You take it out of the world. The sound is no longer associated with it, so you have to like put an invisible object.
Whoa.
It was
That sounds annoying.
It was really.
But that's pretty
But
cool.
I was watching it and I was like, this is cool stuff. I mean, and then like he was showing me me and Kugi actually like. Some of his other students actually built their own 3D headset, like virtual reality headset.
Yeah.
They 3D printed the shell, and then, like they're putting this. They have their own like thing that detects like which angle it is, and
that is pretty pro.
It's a really cool.
Some of those students will go on to work at Capcom and make hair that clips through people's bodies.
No, because if they went to work at Capcom, they'd probably make it better. Anyways,
Evo 2019 in VR.
Some people are saying that we're doing Valley Girl speech. Like, really?
Are we really having that inflection right now?
Are
Or
we
is it just
really?
kind of like...
I'm not really sure that I
or is
hear
like,
it.
Dude, like, are we totally doing this?
You know, I was on the way here.
Isn't that a part of my name? Like San Fernando Valley Vicious? Or
Yeah.
is
You know you're in the Valley?
Is that what SFV is supposed to stand for?
It's
SFV.
the option select?
Oh.
Yeah, when Street Fighter
Like,
5's over.
totally. Wow. Like, oh my god, that's like really cool.
For serious.
That's
yeah, moving on. I hate this.
That's
I
really
hate
cool.
This is
I can't stand for degenerate rap music noisemaker James and Valley Girl James in the same show.
He shot me out of the clip, man.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break. When we come back, when we come back, we will talk about like. It was funny because one of my friends, I was talking to him about that, and I was joking like, you don't realize how much when you live in California you say the word like, and then
Like it's literally like in every part of your like sentence.
and then he said something and ended it with the word like, and then we just looked at each other and we just both started laughing.
You know,
and
the
we
people
stopped.
from Colorado made fun of me for being Californian, and you know what the things they said about me were?
What's that?
The way I stand is Californian. They're like, you stand in a very Californian way. Look at the way you're leaning on that. And I was like, this. I'm like, okay. And they're like, and also, you say hello a lot and like. And I was like, yeah, I mean, I guess. It's like, but it's mostly the way you stand. And I was like, what does that mean?
Comment on the way you like pronounce freeways.
Yeah,
You know, everywhere else
uh-huh.
it's like say the 405.
Right.
For example,
Where
some
do you-
people say the 405 or the
What?
100.
No.
Dead serious. I'm dead serious.
I don't like it. I don't like
I've
it.
heard that.
I
I've heard
call
that.
BS on that.
No.
Some people call it that. I am not exaggerating.
No, because I'm
No,
saying
no.
right now, Los Angeles is the only place that actually puts the in front of freeways.
Okay.
So if you go anywhere else, it's take 105 West. We're the only
I've
ones
heard
that
it
like
both
take
ways.
the.
I've heard it either way.
Okay.
I was thinking
Not
about
even joking.
Californians. Somebody brought it up in chat, the Californians, how they do that. Like somebody asked me today how I got to ESL, and I was like, I took the 405 to that. I like listed it, and all I was thinking was, I sound like everybody in the Californians. Because I just described all the freeways, and they're like, why didn't you take the, they like described a different path, and I was like, maybe that was the better path. Because that's an important part about California culture.
I guess.
It sucks.
Whatever.
It took me an hour and 35 minutes to get to ESL today.
Totally sucks, dude.
Like it was insane traffic.
Like it was so totally.
All right, we're not doing this. I can't do it.
It was wretched.
We'll see you guys after the break. Hey guys, welcome back to the Ultra Gen TV show. This is
Vicious.
Wow,
Yeah.
that was like the massive redirect there. That was like the
Misdirection.
This is.
You missed it when I was doing the fake interviews for ESL today.
Oh,
Did you see those?
yeah.
I was doing so much work. I asked Oliver Queen a question, and I put the mic like on the side of his head, and he was like, "Well, you know," he's like trying to talk into it, and then I was like, "So how do you feel about this matchup?" And then I hit him with it. It was so good. They were like freaking out. Oh man. it was
I'm
so good.
James Chen.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Say Jam.
All right, so let's get back to this. We are going to talk about some upcoming
Mm.
events that are coming up. God, that was just the worst thing that I've ever said.
What? Nani?
Nani?
Nani.
Bunch of nerds.
This is just not going well at all today.
It's
Where's David?
it's fantastic.
It's interesting because there's nothing this weekend. I feel like everybody is getting ready for Capcom Cup, which is coming the following weekend. Like I don't really have anything listed here.
I ain't doing anything.
Yeah,
I'm just getting ready for Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get. It's gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a disaster.
Yeah, that's probably more. It's probably more Thanksgiving's fault that there's nothing this weekend than it is.
That's exactly it. To be honest with you, everybody's like spending time with their family.
I'll be streaming this weekend, and I'll probably be doing like match analysis.
Looks like there's gonna be a DreamHack Winter this weekend, but I think that's mostly for Smash. So.
Yeah, I don't think there's any FGC stuff.
Yeah. Wow, did you really exclude Smash from FGC?
I meant...
You heard it here! Sajam does not support Smash in the FGC. No, I'm kidding.
Bum bum bum.
Yeah, there's no like Street Fighter or... What else does DreamHack do? They only do like Street Fighter and Smash, right?
Sometimes they do Mortal Kombat, right?
Did they do Mortal Kombat before?
I thought they did.
Do we know if they're doing stuff for fighting games next year? I know that they announced...
No, because they
the
hired Jabali,
right?
If they hire Jabali and then they're going to get Jabali to do Hearthstone, I think that's going to be the biggest mistake.
Weird.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, but...
And then Jabali would be like, I deserve my own card. And then he would get a card and he'd be talking about it for every day.
Yeah. He'd kind of be like a Leroy Jenkins kind of card.
If you ever talk to Jabali and you make it more than 3 sentences and he hasn't brought up CEO, then you're in like the Twilight Zone.
Pretty much.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Anyways, so other things coming up soon. Let me see. I thought I had a few things here.
Come on, James.
I was supposed to organize this during the break, but we went off so much track that I completely forgot.
Wait a minute.
The Evo trailer came out.
It did.
The Evo trailer came
Where
out.
is Evo Moments?
What are you talking about? Oh,
They
the
highlight-
moments.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, where has Evo Moments been? They haven't done
Where's
it yet,
Richard?
right?
Yeah, Richard Lee, get on the ball here. You're the one who always does that. So there you go. All right, do it. Flip the water bottle. Let's do.
Do you have any special skills?
Do the water bottle challenge. Do it. Do it.
Where you like flip it on the top?
No.
right?
You grab the top. Dude, you don't know about this?
Oh.
Oh my God, you're terrible, Jeremy.
I was just showing him an example. All right, that's it. Done deal.
You want me to try?
Nope.
Slide it back over. I got it.
Come on, guys.
Damn it. So David made a nerdiness scale ranking, power rankings
On
for
the
us.
chat just now?
He
Really?
said number 1 nerd is Steve, then James, then me, then David.
That sounds pretty accurate to me.
Yeah, I think that's correct.
Steve, Tasty Steve.
Oh!
Swing and a miss. But yeah, Tasty Steve has a lot of like
Steve is
Marvel
definitely
lore in
number
his
one.
head.
Well,
He's
'cause
very
also like
much
a
so a comic guy.
He's more of a weeb than I am, you know what I mean? So, that kind of all falls in there.
Yeah, I have weeb stuff, but I think you still beat me.
Yeah. No, I think that's
Steve in
That's what I love
Japan.
about him though.
Have you guys been watching Rip stream them from Japan?
No, I haven't.
Steve bought a $300 one-piece jacket. I could not believe Tasty Steve.
I just feel like...
I'm gonna keep my comments.
How much would he spend on a 3-piece jacket? I mean, come on.
James.
Damn, I lost that. I was like trying so hard not to laugh. Like,
Sometimes, James.
The thing about that is you don't do it.
No.
Don't do it.
Don't do that.
No.
How can
he? It is going to be in the Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas on July 14th through 16th, but it is entirely in the Mandalay Bay, which is the biggest announcement for this year, and I am super excited about that. So Evo is all at the Mandalay Bay.
Is it like the stadium, like the kind of convention?
I
they have?
assume.
I'm assuming
Or is it going to be like a ballroom first couple
see,
days?
that's what I'm
and then
assuming
the
is
main
going to be.
stage,
Yeah.
like the-
But dude, can you imagine if Evo was like actually in the center of
Logistically, I would rather it not be because you still have to get a ton of matches going.
Right.
But if it was like you're on stream, travel like 10 minutes to this area.
That would be so
honestly, it would be impossible because the amount of setup
logistically
you
it'd be
need.
impossible.
Because like the people, I feel bad for the people who had to set up that stadium last year because they're pretty much there from Friday to Sunday.
Fun fact about that, yeah. I saw Seglia and Spencer Friday, like before Evo, or Thursday, I think, before Evo started, right? And they're like, yeah, it's good seeing you guys. I'll see you Sunday. They spent all of Evo weekend setting up all the
Just
technical
Sunday,
side
yeah.
of things for Sunday.
And in case people don't know this, I know we've mentioned this on the show before, but the greatest thing about that ESPN2 broadcast is it was entirely FGC produced.
Yep.
Yes.
Like it wasn't like
Yes, it was.
ESPN came in and brought their staff and like, you're going to do it this way. No, it was Seglia, there was Tenno Productions, it was those guys who did the entirety of that ESPN broadcast. So what you saw on TV was created and produced by pure FGC people, and it was
Yeah.
super cool.
And I really hope it's done again next year. I really want it to be, get some ESPN.
Yeah, if it is on
It's gonna be
ESPN2 again.
amazing.
So buttholes. What games do you think will be at Evo this year?
Yeah, I saw David ask that.
Yeah, David. That's the way David phrased it. So I have to phrase it that way because
So the thing is, it really depends on whether they want to run 9 games or not again, because it's how many they ran this year.
So let's break it down real quick.
So I think break it down. I think there are a few games that are for sure, and then there's a bunch. Okay, so think about it like this: Tekken comes out this year, but it's already been at Evo twice. I think Tekken will be there because it's a new game.
right.
KOF is a new game. I'd be very surprised if KOF came out and it was not at Evo.
Yes.
And then Injustice 2,
Right.
it was gonna come out this year. I'd be very that has to be one of the main games.
Okay.
Injustice got to be one of the main games.
And then Street Fighter 5.
Street Fighter 5,
And then probably both Smashes.
probably both Smashes. We're at 6.
That makes sense.
I hope Guilty Gear stays.
7.
2 more Pokken probably.
You got 2 more games.
I don't
Yeah.
know if Pokken will come back.
I think the games that are really the borderline ones are like kind of wishy washy. BlazBlue just had a new version.
Oh, Blaze Blue might be back.
So
yeah.
BlazBlue just had a new game. Pokken is kind of like on the edge.
Marvel
and Killer Instinct.
Ooh, yeah.
And
MKX. Yeah. Jesus,
The
there's
new
so
MK
many
actually
good.
might be on the board because
Injustice
of the,
will probably be there, and I
Right.
don't know about MK.
Dude, there's
the
so
problem.
many good games. I don't even know what to do. Like I hate being the Evo staff because it's like no matter what you pick, you're gonna have all these people mad at you.
What if they extended it to like 10 games?
Then they'd be dead. I mean, it really just comes down to space, size, and time, right? If you have, so the way that I've always said this, right? It's the two things are time and money.
Sure.
If you have more time, then you can do it. If you don't have more time, then you need more money because then that buys the space, that buys the setup,
Right.
that pays the extra stream. Because if you have, let's say we get to 11 games, right? That means more games need stream time. That means you have to hire a whole new stream setup and a whole new section to be able to stream that. And then you got to pay for a bigger bandwidth for your internet
Right.
and everything like that.
More commentators on
And more
staff.
commentators. So if you don't have the money, then you can also make Evo 4 or 5 days. Now, Wizard put out a poll for that, and for the first time, people actually said maybe 4 days will work.
That'd be pretty
And
interesting.
if it gets to that point, yeah, then Evo can do 11, like 10, 11 games.
Yeah.
But it's either time or money. One of those things has to be the solution to get more games because you can't just add games and just say, yep, we can do this.
Yeah.
You know,
Because
that's the way it works.
even this year, games were fighting for very limited stream time. Like KI did not have. KI had stream time for pools and like up to top 64 or 32, and then like 32 to 8 was off stream.
Right.
You have to think like a lot of games are fighting just to have like those semis or other situations on stream. So it's like really one of those crazy times where like even if you do add an additional stream or something like that, there's a certain cap I feel like in how many streams you can even have at an event before viewership is so split that, and like you can, how many streams can you realistically watch at once? Like maybe 2. When you start to try to watch 3 streams at once, it's really not
That's kinda
like
tough
even if
now.
you have 2 streams, you can really only watch one seriously.
But or you could do what Tekken did and put 3 streams
3
on one
matches.
stream.
Yeah, 3 matches on one stream.
Yeah, that
oh
was
my god.
ridiculous.
That's
That
kind of
was
absurd.
crazy. That was
But yeah,
crazy.
like it's one of those things where like the more streams you have, the harder it is to find what you want to watch because like man, it gets really hard to determine what you want to watch. So if Evo has like 8 streams, it's like how do I even choose what I want to watch at
Right.
that point? It's like
Exactly.
so hard to do. So yeah, there's a certain split that's really difficult. But I think next year maybe 10 games might happen. And
Dude, shout outs
that's
to
gonna be
some of
crazy.
these people that they're talking about that they've watched 4 streams before. Like
You guys are gods.
Because look, there's obviously
There's
a
no way.
multi-Twitch, which you can do that kind of
Yeah.
automatically. But dude, this guy in the chat here says he did 4 with 3 screens and a TV. He actually had.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's
So like
that's
3
hardcore.
maximized.
That's hardcore.
That's tough.
Yeah.
That's really difficult to do.
Yeah.
But I mean, shout out to you if you can do it. I mean,
I could watch one stream at once and a second stream.
just trying to
kind of
dissect
like,
one match at a time is kind of like difficult already.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. At high level, it's just kind of
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets difficult. If there's like downtime on one stream though, that's when you watch the other. It's like how you do it.
this one here.
But yeah, it's kind of difficult to call what would the last like couple of games would be with all the possible games coming out, or just updates.
Yeah, there's like 4 new games, right?
I mean, I'd really love to see MKX again with the rework. That would be such a blow up for
I know, right? It's like
MKX
the non-alien patch, right?
Yeah,
So
it's like they just got this cool new patch, and then like
it's really
it's not gonna happen
really
because
balanced
of
now, and
it's just not gonna happen because of Injustice, or they run 2 NRS games. That's crazy. Either way, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens.
I mean, if they could run 2 Smash games, you know,
Yeah,
they could try it again with another game.
NRS games.
well, fortunately, we don't have to make that decision. So the Evo staff's the one that's going to get all the hate. So, but
Yeah.
again, I mean, honestly, because we're talking about this, when the announcement does happen, and I think they said it was going to happen sooner than it normally does. Like,
Yeah, they usually do it in January.
yeah.
Right?
But when the announcement happens, just keep that in mind, right? Like, so if your game, if like Marvel doesn't come back, you're like, you guys are jerks. You guys hate fighting games.
Yeah.
You know, like this is the problem, right? Like I said, you either have to add more money or more time. That's just the way it works. Otherwise, or you're gonna have that turn. Like if you could add all the games, then you're gonna have that tournament's gonna run till 3 a.m.
Yeah.
and everything is gonna be behind. You know, and everything is gonna be a disaster.
Yeah.
So
I hope you highlight that segment and put it up on YouTube because I
Okay.
really want you to give him that lecture again.
I'll do that.
I actually see so much.
Yeah, did you see how much louder he got? He was looking right at me. He's like, "Let me tell you something, son. This is why we can't have these things, all right? I'm
One
gonna
of
break
2
it down.
things:
It's time and money."
beanie knees or buttholes. You need one or the other to run a big event.
Anyways, that's good times. So much
Steve.
damage.
God, why do you keep doing that?
It's my bad.
Boom. Anyways, Majin Obama, aka at 2D
Obama
Jazz, at 2D Jazz, you know, he's a fervent Guilty Gear fan who lives in Japan. He's done a lot of work with Jonio-san and the Mikado Arcade, organizing exhibitions and such. The Tenkaichi Budokai is a Guilty Gear league in Japan, and I just retweeted this information out earlier. But he has some documents and some information on how you can go vote for your favorite Guilty Gear players to play in this league that's going to be coming up. So if you guys want, I mean, like this, usually a lot of the matches he'll have FAB in there, he'll have, you know, Nage, he'll have all the greatest players in there. So if there's anybody you want to see, like I would try to get Karinchu in there, right? Because I want to see some Johnny action, right?
Nice.
So
Some solid slaps.
definitely check that out. Like I said, I have it. I retweeted it out just a little bit earlier today. So, and I think Steve was also able to retweet it as well.
He's in Japan playing Guilty Gear.
That's so sick, by the way.
He was
in Japan.
And he's getting win streaks too.
in Guilty Gear. I was watching Rip stream Tekken from Japanese arcade.
Yeah, I think Steve was going to Mikado today.
Yeah,
so cool.
him and
Shout out to
Rip
Steve.
are competing in like a Japanese tournament today. That's like single elimination, first to one.
Wait, Rip is playing Guilty Gear?
No, he's playing
Tekken 7. Okay,
But
okay.
Rip was streaming Tekken, and then like he wins a match, and you hear like a yell in the background, and he like walks away, and he comes back, and he comes back up, and he grabs the mic, and he's like, "Tasty Steve just got demoted in Tekken." I was like, "Damn, Steve, no!" Yeah,
Oh,
it was really funny.
Also, another really, really cool thing for future events is that SNK announced the King of Fighters 14 esports support program. So I'm gonna bring this up here. So what this actually is that SNK says that any event now has the ability to apply to be part of their tournament season, and you can see here they will ask for basically you apply, you get additional support such as prize pool bonuses as well as world championship qualifier spots. The only limitation is the event should be an offline tournament taking place before August 31st, 2017. Or January 29th, 2017 for those that want to become World Championship qualifiers, and have a minimum of 20 participants. So they are really going in full bore into this, into the esports world here. And I think that's exciting because I'm really kind of frustrated that King of Fighters 14 came out. Everyone was super hyped for it. Everyone talked about it. And I don't feel like people are talking about the game anymore.
No.
I don't like that at all.
I don't hear a lot of people talking about it. And it's a great game. I like it. And I feel bad because I haven't been playing it on stream as much as I want to because I've been playing a more Street Fighter 5 on there.
Yeah.
But, like, this is a good game. It's a fun game. It's not as hard to get into like 13 was. And hopefully, you know, this will help spur on some more support for KOF 14.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
It's such a great game to watch too. It's so spectator friendly in my opinion. Just so much action going on.
The reason we don't see much about it is because like it came out when the tournament season was over.
Yeah.
Like you have to think, right? The tournament season really starts around like the start of next year, all the way through up to Evo. That's like the busiest time of the year, right? So like that is the time of the year where like all the big events are gonna happen.
Yeah.
Like it's not like KOF has been at like CEO and like Combo Breaker and you know NCR, SDR,
Right.
and Final Round, like all out of one big year, right? It's like it really hasn't had that year to do all of that. It's only been at like what SCR was the only game it was like, or the only tournament's been officially out yet.
I mean, I see. I mean, obviously, a lot of people are, you know, making jokes about how ugly the game is or whatever like that. But
Yeah.
like, honestly, by the time you're playing, you don't even notice, right?
Yeah.
And you know, I mean, yes, it's a problem. I obviously made a big old talk on how to
Yeah,
make
it's
a game
kinda ugly.
spectator friendly, and that is not a spectator friendly game necessarily. But it's a really fun game. Please try to look past the graphics. I'm sure it'll improve as time goes on as they come out with KOF 14. You know, real bout. Battle edition or whatever.
Yeah.
Plus sign next to it, make it look good. It's fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there you go.
Fight to Burn 2017.
Hashtag are you okay?
So I wanted to like name my ranked educational matches series, and I wanted to call it Learn to Fight. You know, as like a part
Instead of
of
Burn
Burn
to
to
Fight.
Fight.
Yeah.
But
So
then
clever.
Muffin Man suggested I should name it Fight to Learn, and I was like, I kind of like that actually.
I wonder if that's the same Muffin Man I'm thinking of.
Are you thinking of Daryl Austin, the
Definitely
guy who
not.
plays Super
That's
Turbo?
not the same guy.
No, it's not the same Muffin Man,
Okay.
right? The other
I
Muffin
can-
Man's a degenerate that hangs out in my chat room.
XX1.
XX Muffin Man XX1.
No, that's a different one. No,
I gave that guy homework last time I finished my stream. I hope he did it.
Wow, you gave him. I didn't even give homework at one. And I was at a
homework.
college and I gave a lecture,
I assigned
and I
him
didn't give
homework.
anyone
School
homework.
Your
You
Muffin
don't know.
Man sounds like a great guy.
No, my Muffin Man is a jerk, but he's
Oh.
really cool.
No,
He's really
Daryl's cool.
No, Daryl's.
My Muffin Man is a degenerate.
I
It was
can't.
pretty funny.
I can't say that publicly, Jeremy. I have to talk shit about Muffin Man all the time.
Right. Because the thing about Muffin Man is every time he plays Super Turbo, right, he
Oh my
mirrors me
God.
and Cammy. Let me tell you about Cammy.
God. He turned on the extra regular James impression. Dang,
Easy.
that was crazy.
Too easy.
Whoa.
Notice how he's pretty salty about that one.
This guy. Oh no.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Dang, he got you good, you know. Jerk face. Follow him.
Right. The thing about him being a jerk and having a face is you have to
Yeah.
be synonymous with each other to be jerk face, yeah?
Yeah. That's You guys are both something special.
David must be rolling around in his bed like, why, guys?
He's got to deal with this.
He wouldn't
This is what happens.
The
Yeah,
mirror
I
match.
know.
Whoa.
Dude, I mean, we say this every time when David's not here, the show goes off the rails.
You know what's weird is that he's really not like a responsible like record keeper. It's just like when he's here, we just don't go as nuts. I don't know why.
Yeah, I know. It's that stern look, you know. It's like that.
He just
He's
sits
a
over there
lawyer, right?
typing away.
We're just afraid.
looking at us
we're,
angrily.
we're all scared we're gonna get sued. So there you go.
That's true.
Such a show.
I've never had to do an extended David impression because, you know,
That's kind of automatic.
yeah, it's just there.
Wait, what? Oh, okay.
Come on, man. That was...
No, I naturally have a. What is your problem?
No. Moving on.
So you have to learn how to make the flatulent fart noise, and then you can really.
No, he
That's
just
gross.
uses like all tongue for that one. It's just kind of...
Well, I
You
mean,
guys
David's
are-
really good at using all.
He's so good at that.
So I've heard. Let's go into
I like this.
game news. Game news. Let's talk about game. Actually, let's take a. Do you want to take a quick break and we'll come back?
We could just keep going.
Just
I was gonna
finish
say,
everything
yeah,
out,
let's just
finish it.
handle it.
Okay.
What time is it? Yeah, we're cruising right along.
I'm glad, SNK is really giving a running start for KOF 14. Though.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
I think that's an amazing opportunity for its
Speaking
players
of
and its community.
running start, Daytona 3, that's kind of cool.
Oh yeah, back in arcades.
I'm
Yeah,
kind of
man.
excited about that.
I mean,
about that. Dude, I said that if they came out with Daytona for PlayStation VR, that might actually make me want to get PlayStation VR.
I mean, you're only turning left.
But you're
right? So
you're bad at motion sickness stuff, right?
yeah,
So
that's what
probably
I'm
good.
worried about, to be honest.
You're
with
only
you.
turning left. You're fine.
Have you tried VR much?
I have not. In fact, I wanted to try it at the school, but they were like, "Oh, our thing isn't the latency isn't good yet," so they're like, "You'll probably get sick."
If
so.
you guys want to see James Chen run a scary game in VR, put some ones in the chat right now.
That
I would
be
love to see that.
hilarious.
I'll even help get that
Dude,
started.
I'm telling you. So one of my friends, when he plays horror games, like he's not scared of anything at all. And
Sure.
we used to do this thing where we would gather, like there would seriously be like 6 or 7 of us, all watching
comes.
us play, watching Silent Hill together. So we would play Silent Hill 3 together, Silent Hill 2 together, and I would always be the one controlling it. And like every time we get to a door, I'm like, God, here we go. Here we go. And we go into the door, right? And then every once in a while, another person would play. And then my other friend, Jason, like, he would play, and he would just walk in the doors and be like, what are you doing? He's
Don't
like,
do
whatever.
that.
And, like, here's a dog. Like, the dog, he's like, whatever. Just walks past the dog. And we're like, no, stop it. And, like, we never let him play the game ever again.
Dude, no.
We never let him play.
He was a
it.
professional.
Yeah, I don't like that guy. I get so worried about horror games. Even though I know something's gonna happen, I'm like, this is gonna suck. Like, I just know it's gonna suck. I'm like, this is gonna suck so bad.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
even games that are not really horror games but have jump scares get me.
So one of my other friends who didn't get to play Silent Hill 2 with us played Silent Hill 3 with us, and then we were just running along and a dog all of a sudden came out and it went "Rrr," like that, and like one of
What
our
was it? How did it go? Okay, that's one.
yeah, and then one of the girls, they would just like scream like at the highest pitch, and my other friend was like, I'm really glad you invited me, this is awesome.
You know,
Sick.
sometimes we play H1Z1 together and I walk into a building and someone has like a gun before me and like the noises I make, the screams,
Is it the Ned Flanders scream?
I just run for my life and I'm like, oh my god, he's got, like, I just start screaming like really
He
high
turned into the
pitch.
biggest nerd.
Dude,
ever.
I streamed until dawn actually. But I didn't capture it. I didn't like save
Somebody
it
did for you
anywhere.
apparently.
No, I mean,
No, that was a different clip.
yeah, that was a different clip. But I actually did the whole game in one day.
Wow.
So, yeah,
That's impressive.
that was
Is it
pretty
a
good.
short game?
It's a short game. You could beat it in like 6 or 8 hours. So I just
Oh.
played for 8 hours in a row and just did the whole thing.
It's not the end of the world.
It's pretty fun.
Anyways.
Game news. Let's see here. Brawlhalla has announced a brand new character coming out.
Ooh.
The Cross, I guess his name is.
Huh.
Brawlhalla, of course, which is the 2D Smash-ish kind of game.
Call it a platform fighter.
I really like the design.
Yeah.
Reminds me of C-Jack from the EX series.
For some
Dude,
reason.
I'm so mad I forgot him in that quiz. Oh, God.
Wait, so
You're a
there was that
terrible
quiz
individual.
on the Street Fighter subreddit where it was like, remember all the characters or
All
whatever. right?
89 Street Fighter characters from all Street Fighter games.
He missed like
9.
9 characters. I thought it was 8.
I
I
would've
missed
got that.
8 EXs and
Poison.
8 of them were EX, and then I forgot Poison from Street Fighter 4.
Yeah.
EX was my jam. I sucked at it, but I just love the
Dude,
lore
I
and the
can't
characters.
believe I
Volcano
forgot
Russo is the
Cracker
sickest
Jack.
character.
I can't believe I forgot Garuda. I can't
Garuda's
believe,
so-
right, dude. I
of
can't
course.
believe I forgot Blair.
Oh my god.
Muraja Combo Kick. How can I forget that, dude?
What have
Muraja
I
Combo
done?
Kick. Right.
I didn't get a single EX character.
Did you get Darren Mister though?
I did
With
get
the
that.
Brumba Boom. That
I
guy
got-
was cool. That guy was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
man.
I got every
Indure Bashi. Yeah, exactly.
I love that game.
I got every playable character from Street Fighter 2 to 5. I just missed the EX characters and then like the non-playables in the first one in Street Fighter that I just didn't know. I got Eagle though.
Pull him apart now.
Yes.
What the heck? What a bunch of nerds.
It was a fun game.
It was. It was really fun.
That was like
like-
one of
I've
the
never
first Street Fighter
played that
games to
game.
have like a trial mode.
Right. And can you believe this guy didn't get Cycloid Gamma and Cycloid Beta and Area? I mean, come on. And Nanase.
Those don't
Jesus,
count.
like,
You can't count the cyborg or the cycloids.
They were counted.
They were
in
counted
that
in
quiz.
there.
They were counted in that.
Good
quiz.
body.
But
I
I
would've-
got him.
I would've lost that one.
The one that was the
Can't count the
wireframe. The one that was the wireframe though had the best ending ever though. He's running along a giant grid. He runs up the wall. He runs on the side. He runs down the wall. He runs on the floor. A little wireframe dog walks next to him. They run into the sunset. And that's
I don't remember that.
Dude, Street Fighter EX, Like one time, so two of my best friends, they were over, and all we were trying to do was beat the game with everyone just to see the ending, because Street Fighter EX endings were the dumbest things ever.
Yeah.
Because they were all had the same background music and they all made no sense. Dun, 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 dun,
The Skullmania one was just him like making poses at the theme park.
Yeah.
And at the end he's just like, oh.
And like Guile like flash kicks off the wing of the airplane. You see Doctrine Dark like clinging onto the edge of it. Like, dude, that, and then like another ending was just like Hokuto was just standing there and everyone's like dead on the ground. And
that was
like,
kind of weird.
Yeah.
But we're not gonna get into that.
Yeah, there was just like,
What's the? I had to stop it there because we could go on forever.
Yeah, dude.
Sorry, dude.
Dude, that music is so great, dude. That ending music, like, it became such an inside joke between us. Like, me and my friends, we would just sing that song everywhere we went because...
Okay, you guys are nerds for sure.
Man, that classic Street Fighter game, Street Fighter 4, what a hoot.
God,
especially when they had like 4 different versions.
Game of my childhood.
Yeah. I like that.
I care.
Who cares?
I care. Jet Upper, I care.
Thank you, Jet Upper,
You have no
for
dignity.
speaking the will
Ban.
of the people.
Ban, I am 100% banning this
Don't do
guy.
it. Don't you
I'm
do it.
banning him. I'll unban you.
Oh, he's gonna do it. Oh my God, James, just let him leave him be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm actually doing it, so...
He was gonna do it.
Anyways,
That was nice of you, James.
So
You're
KI had a new patch that came out. Have you gotten a chance to mess with it? Have you looked at the balances and
No, it came out like today.
Oh, okay.
So I think I was at ESL and now I'm here, so I haven't had a chance to play it. But
what have you heard about it so far?
I saw the patch notes.
Okay.
It looks really good so far. A lot of bug fixes. There was like an input bug that was happening sometimes with left and right stuff that hopefully is fixed now, it seems. Spinal got a bunch of buffs. He has like a new shadow move that he can use. That character
Gives
looks
him more
pretty good.
skulls or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
Maya's dagger ender got buffed. There was like there was very little balance changes overall. It was a pretty stable patch, I think.
Okay.
So I'm pretty happy with it. But Spinal got some big buffs, and yeah, I think that KI is in a pretty good place right now. So I want to see the new Spinal changes, especially because yeah, that character needed a little bit of love, and I think he got the right amount. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, because initially when he came out, all I heard was Spinal being a very, very strong or top contender compared to the rest of the cast, and they nerfed him.
Yeah, in season 2 he was ridiculous, and then season 3, not so much.
Well, because season 3, didn't they make the skulls
reworked
do all
his
the
instinct,
balancing?
yeah.
And did that not pan out as well as
No,
they
because
wanted to?
the reason that wasn't good enough is because the skulls disappear now if he gets hit,
Oh.
and he no longer steals your resources. He just
that's
prevents you from
right.
building new
Yeah,
ones.
yeah,
so
that's
he's
right.
not as like.
as potent as he used to be.
The issue before is that he became so strong when he hit you, and he weakened you. Now, like, he just kind of weakens you, but he doesn't become stronger. They also made it so that he doesn't steal meter now. He just gains meter. So it's not as like bad for his opponent because they're not losing meter. They're just giving you some. But yeah,
That's pretty good balance.
Okay, well that's cool. I mean,
So-
I can't wait to see how that turns out, and I'm sure you'll be able.
hopefully
to
Base can play Spinal again and not just have to play Cinder all the time.
Nice. Okay,
So I'm
so he's
hoping.
no longer in treble then, right? I've made that joke already. He knows about the joke. I was. Anyways, okay. Some cool discounts. Guilty Gear Xrd Revelator is discounted
that's
on
right.
Sony PlayStation Store right now for $18 for PS4 and $15 for PS3.
That's a steal.
And apparently there's some coupon code out there for like a one-time like 10% off or something, so you could get it for even cheaper if you wanted to or something like that. But also apparently on Newegg, this was actually just posted up today. On Newegg, MKXL you can buy for $24.
On PC?
Yeah, for PC. So this is
might do that.
$24.
Is
This
that-
a 40% discount over the $40 price?
Is that going to be over the course of like Black Friday and Cyber Monday, or is it just going on now?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because they might go down even further. I know they're getting ready to release like Street Fighter 5 for what, like $15?
Yeah, they said Street Fighter 5 is going to be really cheap for Black
Yeah,
Friday.
they said apparently SFFE is on sale. That's what LOH is saying.
It's like $15 right now or
it
something,
should
or
be
20
around
bucks.
15 from the latest ad I saw at like Fry's.
Okay.
Super cheap to pick up Street Fighter.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of crazy.
You guys should
sales
definitely,
for
if you guys
this.
want to pick up any games, Black Friday and Cyber
Have
Monday.
you guys
definitely
ever
do it.
tried to do Black Friday shopping before?
Every year?
Yeah, I do it.
Every year.
Every
I
year.
can't do
I
it.
actually like physically line up.
I can't
I have
do
no
it.
Yeah, I've done it.
I can't do it. Like, where do you line up though? Because you only pick one store.
Well, I have like a group of friends. We all pick spots and we all line up for each other and have like lists and we have it organized. It's not just like a random thing.
So
we have it organized.
You will
and-
pick up this for at this store. For
We
this
actually have like a
friends.
full-on plan where we take breaks too in between lines and whatnot, if we needed to,
that's
like
so
to sleep.
crazy.
Yeah, so
I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. The only thing I've ever stood in line in the early morning for was to try to buy the Nintendo Wii when it first came out.
yeah, I did that and resold it for like double. It was
Oh,
sick.
sick. Dude, my story was pretty epic. I actually wrote the whole story in like blog form. Like I'll tweet it out because it was just a really cool. I'll do a throwback Thursday because it was actually a really amazing story that it actually worked out. Like the first person in line was this pregnant girl, and like someone else in line was like this conspiracy theorist who was telling me how like his friend disappeared when he like did like certain things. It was like it was like seriously it was like a sitcom situation where everybody who got in line was like this totally interesting character. So it was actually kind of funny.
I had a couple of those.
Somebody in the chat keeps bringing up Capcom Cup brackets. That'll be next week.
Yeah, we'll talk about that next week.
Yeah.
Next week will be like the Capcom Cup show.
So where they actually like solidified the entire.
Yeah, and then we'll also analyze everything, and we'll talk about the players. We'll have a Capcom Cup show. Trust me.
Yeah, don't worry, we'll handle that. Also, I'll probably talk about it on my stream. I'm sure.
Okay, cool.
Well, yeah, next week will be that.
Let's do some community news here, and some really cool things. Well, first of all, latest Guilty Gear Crash Course. I believe this is the Novel Tataki series.
Yeah.
So you can go to youtube.com/Novel Tataki, which is, I'll spell it out, and you can see it on the stream at the same time. Right there, Novel Tataki, NOVRILTATAKI.
Wow.
So the latest thing he is talking about here is about air throws. So definitely check out that series of videos. He's also done stuff for KI as well. So he has a lot of really cool educational stuff on his channel. Great stuff there.
It's pretty neat.
I should probably mention this. Yeah, we were. You already jumped the gun at first. You already. Anyways, Yoshinoro Ono.
I jumped the finger gun. He yelled at you again.
Yeah, he did. That's kind of
I
mean.
did. I scolded you, right?
That was very.
I'm gonna take off my belt here. So.
Whoa.
I don't like where this is going.
I don't like that. Don't do it.
No.
Yoshinoro Ono sent out one of those tweets, and I don't want to talk about this because a lot of times his tweets are trolls and like they don't always pan out to be anything actual.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one's real though.
I don't like how he does that too much,
But
but it keeps me on my toes. I still watch every event, so
Yeah.
it still works, you know.
He tweeted out and he said, "Thanks for joining for the CPT 2016 season and watching these tournament. See you next time at Capcom Cup. Blanca's pocket will have something." So this is pretty much all but saying that something crazy will be announced at Capcom Cup.
Probably like a new character, or maybe show more Akuma.
You know what? He would actually be really cool is if he announced 3 more stages that will be banned on CPT.
That would be great.
Burn.
I hope it's
An
like.
aloe vera for that.
I hope it's a new character, or multiple characters. Like if they announce like all of the next seasons.
Oh, that'd be sick. Yeah.
Like season 2
Ooh,
characters.
that
That
would be
cool.
very interesting, actually.
Yeah, I'd be down for that too. That's probably what I expect though, is just one character.
Yeah, but I do want to.
Actually, let me rephrase that. I hope it's one character, and then at the end, you know how they always have done the teaser for like the next character. I hope it's something. I hope it's just like one character and then teaser for new character.
I mean, it'll probably be Dark Donald, right? 'Cause
Donald.
That was teased at Red Bull Battlegrounds. So.
Yeah, Dark Donald.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, totally. I like how you both did that and then looked at me right after. Yeah, my input is totally valid. Yeah, I'm on it, you guys.
All right. Well, you know,
But
it's gonna be the
the eye roll.
Heihachi trailer.
The eye roll was epic right there, dude.
I'm bad at that.
Huh?
You're not good at rolling your eye, like
No.
doing the.
No.
Oh, just a reminder for
I
those
just
of you
touched
going
my
to
hand.
You can't do that.
Capcom
Sarcastically.
Cup, Akuma will be playable there at
That's
Esports
right.
Arena and PlayStation Experience.
Well,
Do not,
theoretically Akuma, right? Like I
could
said,
be
it could be Dark
Dark
Donald.
James,
Damn.
don't do that. Okay.
Also,
Don't do that.
very cool news.
Evil Honda.
So a lot of I imagine that a lot of this is going to be happening for a lot of the players who don't have sponsors at the Capcom Cup, but Winter Fox has signed XSK Samurai.
Heck yeah.
We just had him guested on our show a while ago. We were
And
talking
he's here
to him
again.
about this.
How are you doing, Samurai?
You know, I'm doing pretty well now that Winter Fox picked me up. You know, I've been really playing solid with
No.
Ryu.
See, in order to do that accurately, you have to talk at half the volume.
Yeah, he had to whisper very
The thing is,
quietly.
with Winter Fox picking me up, I'm very excited to be a part of the team. And be sure to check them out at store.winterfox.gg.
Yeah.
You see, that was much better. That was much better right there. But yeah, Mikey got sponsored. He got picked up by Winter Fox, and then he won a tournament in Vegas. That's right. I mean,
SLS
forgot to talk
Las
about
Vegas,
that one. That's
Battle
right.
of the Strip,
Battle
taking home
on the
3.
strip, right?
I thought it was Battle
Of the strip? Oh,
Yeah.
maybe it is.
He won it. How don't you know?
Yeah, he won it.
He sure did.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
took away.
So I
3K.
think he's now Winter Fox Samurai and no longer XSK.
Yeah.
Like he's just
Yeah.
Winter Fox Samurai.
That's
Instead of
correct.
Winter
Yeah.
Fox XSK Samurai. Because if he's that, I'm gonna be mad and just call him Winter Fox
Okay, so
Samurai.
he's Winter Fox Samurai.
Because that's like so much longer, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Winter Fox
Right,
Samurai.
right.
So now we can just call him Samurai.
Yeah.
Better.
Yeah.
I like
And
it
it's
more.
so appropriate that they gave Ryu that samurai outfit. He's like the happiest person in
Man,
the world.
yeah, that was
That's
totally made
sick.
for him.
Exactly.
happy.
So,
Yeah.
I like XSK better.
So, but shout outs to XSK. I imagine a lot more. Like Brolinho was picked up by Flipside recently, and so, I mean, maybe someone like Tokido maybe gets a sponsor. I don't know. Like,
I mean, of all people, he does deserve it, right?
right.
Yeah, man.
Apparently, also, there's this weird thing. I don't even know what the deal with this. I just saw this, but there's like this series called Unlocked World of Games Revealed, and like with all these famous people in there. And Tom Arnold ended up talking to Matt Dahlgren of Capcom about the Capcom Pro 2 or about Street Fighter or something like
I
that.
did not see this.
And it's just really, I don't know. Like, I just saw this, so I haven't had a chance to look into it or figure anything out about it. But if you go to Shoryuken.com and check that out, you'll find something about Tom Arnold talking with Matt Dahlgren.
I like the cast they have. They have Matt Walsh, Zelda Williams, Tom Arnold, Sean.
Do they
Astin,
have Sean
Allison
Astin?
Hayslip.
Dude, I can't carry the ring, but I can carry you, Frodo. Yeah.
From that one movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and just that every time I see that, I cry like a baby, dude.
I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry, I couldn't do it. But yeah, man.
Jeremy.
Get out of here, Jeremy.
He did that to me in San Diego. I made some stupid joke about him, and he did that to me. He laughed really hard, and then yeah, it was really bad. He got me good. He got me much worse than he just got you.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man, it was.
It was so bad. I was like, oh, I got smoked.
But yeah, that's pretty interesting. I mean, Tom
Yeah,
Arnold.
some people hear this
Really?
thing.
Yeah, show them the picture.
Dude, does anybody even know who Tom Arnold is at this point in time?
I just saw True Lies not too long ago.
Yeah, I mean, he's amazing in True Lies.
He was funny in
He's
True Lies.
amazing in
Yeah.
True Lies. True Lies is a great movie.
It's a good. It's a pretty.
I
Good
mean, obviously, well, yeah. Anyways.
Anyways, sorry about that.
Anyways, right.
Uh,
But the last topic that I have, and I'm actually genuinely super happy about this. But recently there was an esports industry awards thing where people could vote for people, and like there was all these different categories like player of the year and all these things like that. Well, photographer of the year went to @tempusrob.
Yeah.
Robert
Robert
Paul, who did a lot of, I mean, he's the guy who made some of the best memorable pictures from EVO. He's been doing a lot of fighting of game events for a very long time. He's been able to branch out and do all sorts of other, like,
He shot like the League of Legends World Finals.
yeah.
He did
did-
Red Bull Battlegrounds
He
as
did
well.
Battlegrounds, he did
Yes.
CEO, he did Combo Breaker. He's done so many events. He won Photographer of the Year. You should follow his Twitter. He has like all his galleries posted on there, and he
Yeah.
posts pictures all the time. Even when he travels at the airport, he like takes pictures and
Really
stuff.
good ones too.
And I knew-
at Tempest Rob, and seriously,
Tempest
he
Rob.
has the. I mean, like that one. Someone responded, like I tweeted out, like congratulations to Tempest Rob. Someone responded, like he deserves the award just for this picture, and it's the picture at CEO where Ally is walking down. The anti is walking down the walkway
Yeah.
at CEO and everything. Yeah, that.
He had a
picture's
great one
so
of
great.
Daigo on that walkway too.
Yeah.
Where he's just like standing there with a stick, and there's like this cannon is shooting up, and like he's like, it's just crazy. But yeah, his pictures are excellent. Steve and I always like every time we see him, we always give him stuff about how he has like, you know how people have like holsters he for like different things. He has camera holsters. And he legitimately, he'll be walking around and something happens, and he pulls his camera off the holster and starts like taking pictures, and then reholsters it. And Steve and I literally think that's the coolest thing on the
That is
planet.
very
Like every time we see him, we're like, "Yo, man, you wearing the holsters?" And he's like,
And then you guys started making the joke like when you plug it back in, it'll start uploading the photos.
It starts uploading the
but like
photos.
that would be sick if that actually was the case. Like
Yeah, it,
why
like,
hasn't
plugs in.
someone actually done that? If that actually was the case.
Yeah, no, I saw that and I immediately, you know what?
You know what? I didn't
right there
mean to
with
do
you.
it. I didn't mean to, but I had to repeat it just because it was so genius afterwards. So.
Yeah, that was good. I like that one.
the moral of the story is Rob's great. Check out his pictures.
Is it TEMPUS?
PUS, yes.
Yes.
Tempest Rob. TEMPUSROB. Yep.
He won the esports photographer of the year.
Yeah, so shout outs to him. Congratulations to him. He's a awesome guy. He's done a lot of great things
Definitely.
for the fighting game community. In fact, like that one picture where it's all blue and you see the Evo logo in in the ceiling, you know, with the light harness and everything like that. That I'm pretty sure that's his photo, and that has been used in like 7,000 locations already.
Yep.
It's amazing. Yeah. It's amazing. Well deserved.
Yeah, he's great. Somebody I think just linked something of him.
Don't do it. Don't do
It
it.
says tempusrob.
Don't do it.
No.
You now have malware. Congratulations, James.
Where's open incognito tab?
Shift Control N.
It's a done deal, man.
I don't.
Oh, don't look. Just kidding.
Oh, the Tokido one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, those are all his pictures. That whole thread, it has great pictures.
You're right. So I'm gonna bring this.
That's
up.
pretty cool. Look at the face on too. You'll see in just a minute.
Hang on a second. Let me bring this up so people can see this here.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That is sick. He's ready to do battle and take your monies.
Tokido is. That's such a great picture.
Yeah, if you scroll up, he has the
Right,
one
so
of
like,
yeah.
so
These are all his
Red
pictures.
Bull Battlegrounds. So that's one picture there.
And he has all the
That's so
homies.
awesome.
That's a good one. I really
The
like that.
homies.
Chris G sitting over here, and is that I can't-
Justin Wong.
That's really hard to
Snake
tell.
Eyes, yeah. And then
Everybody losing? That Chris Tatarian one
all
is
the
like
losing pictures. Oh dang! Look at this face palm. Look at this face palm. Oh,
The
man.
hand sniffers, yeah.
Flash is just like, man.
He's a great. Yeah, he's fantastic. Just go check out his timeline for a bunch of pictures from all kinds of different fighting game events. Oh, look at that one.
Check
That's
this
so cool.
out, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
Tempest Rob is the best. So there you go, Robert Paul at Tempest Rob. Follow him. He is pretty much the greatest. So there you go.
Yeah.
The best of the greatest.
He posts pictures from all kinds of stuff. His work's amazing.
Mm-hmm. He's the best. So yeah, I'm really glad for him. Shout outs to Tempest Rob. But yeah, I guess since it's holiday season, there's not much going on right now. There's not much going on right now, and Capcom Cup is coming up, so things are slowing down a little bit. That's pretty much all I have for news today, so we might end up with a pretty short episode today. So wow. Dude, he just gave himself that.
The Rebel Sage M hair.
It's like that you woke up, but it's like that, like when you see the models, how they purposely tussle their hair a little bit.
Don't say models
like
when
that.
you're trying to relate to Steve. Don't do that.
Yeah, fair enough. So
That roommate's a model. He has it handled.
that's true. That's actually true.
That's why,
actually
you'll,
true.
he takes it away from me because he's actually
Right,
wrong,
exactly.
so-
There's only enough room.
Somebody said, like, man, you and Steven have the same hair to Brad, and I was like,
Oh, snap.
Wait, what?
somebody said something about how Brad and I had the same hair, and Brad was pissed. He was like, my hair looks
This
so
dweeb stole my
And I
haircut, is
was
what he
like-
was thinking.
Yeah, this dweeb
That's
stole my
exactly
haircut.
what he was thinking.
Sucks to suck.
Deader than dead.
Yeah. Whoa, James.
My turn, my
No, that
turn.
didn't work out very well at all. And now I just look more like a fob this
I
way.
got it.
So here we go.
I got it, guys. Hold on.
Dude,
Let me,
this is so.
let me adjust.
Dude, I am so fob right
Alright.
now.
My hair's really long right now. I
Got
need to cut it.
I think that's a good question right there. Favorite Thanksgiving food?
Oh, my favorite Thanksgiving.
Don't do that.
No.
Don't you do it, James. Hold it right there.
He stopped him so quick.
You got another.
He has a
We got
better.
another Asian guy here.
Also, Jeremy's fob.
you know?
Jeremy's fob is better
Don't
for
do
sure.
it.
Yeah, Jeremy has top tier fob voice.
do it.
But he doesn't have the hair for the voice. Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
in my
He doesn't have any hair.
with my race, you don't need the hair, okay? Because most of us have, no hair.
He shut you down so fast. I was sick.
I got like 4 words
like,
out, and
"No."
then that was it.
Don't you do it? I'm trying to save your channel right now.
Favorite Thanksgiving food?
See, it's kind of difficult because
I have-
mine has a
it's
lot of
easy.
Asian food in it.
Oh, I'm
It's
just
a
thinking
hybrid.
traditional.
Yeah,
my.
traditional.
But what's traditional?
You know,
I mean, like cranberry
I'm
sauce,
kidding.
right? Like turkey stuffing.
wait, remember when my people killed all of my people?
No,
and
your
they had
people
the-
killed a bunch of other people.
Well, also my people.
Oh, that's right, because he's part other people on top of those people.
Yeah.
I forgot.
Now you got to figure it out. That's why Thanksgiving's such an important holiday.
We-
You guys are just getting around, not getting to the point. S tier food, all times of the year, but especially during Thanksgiving, mashed potatoes. That's S plus tier food.
Yes.
But
Yes.
see,
yes,
I was just
yes.
about to ask, does
That's
mac
plus
and
your food.
cheese count as Thanksgiving food?
Yes, it does.
If
Does
it
it?
does,
I'm putting it
that
on
would
there.
be my favorite because mac and cheese is like I love
Baked mac and
all the
cheese
time.
is amazing.
Is that an Thanksgiving food? That's like an every.
Yeah, that's just more like a.
That's
It is a
special
top tier
occasion.
food.
But mashed potatoes is also an all the time, but it
It
is
is
a
a very
Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving food. Yeah, mac and cheese is super top tier, And I agree that if it counts, it is definitely an S tier food. But mashed potatoes is S tier food all year round, and it's super underrated. I don't hear it talked about.
Mashed potatoes and gravies is super good.
Mashed potatoes and gravy is S tier. Even if you get a place that doesn't even make super good mashed potatoes and gravy, it's still good.
But you know what?
S tier food.
No, well, okay.
Garlic
I will
potatoes
take
are
that.
pretty
I will
good.
challenge that because I have had some of the watery ass, most tasteless gravy that I've ever had on some mashed potatoes, and
Yeah.
it's disgusting.
It's not
Were we
that
in
great.
the
but
same area when we tried that? There was like some event
It's
where
an
they
S tier
It
food.
might have been. It might have been. Yeah.
Mashed potatoes and gravy is S tier food.
Not, but it need. I mean, like if you're talking like Popeyes, oh, dude, mashed potatoes is like ridiculous. Their
It's
mashed
just an
potatoes
S tier
and gravy
food.
is ridiculous.
Yeah, you can't really go wrong unless
Mac
it's
and
super
cheese can
watery
be
gravy.
messed up.
But see,
Pretty
I
bad.
feel like they both can be messed up.
You definitely
They both
can mess
can.
up.
But I feel like mac and cheese-
watery mashed potatoes
Yeah.
is gross.
But mac and cheese has to be really good. Like, I love mac and cheese. I order at a lot of places, but like it has to be really good to be good. Mashed potatoes, there's like a lot of mashed potatoes that can be great. I think. I think mashed potatoes is super top tier.
The thing about mashed potatoes.
I'm not a huge. I'm actually not a huge
Mashed potatoes.
stuffing fan.
Yeah, I'm
I can
actually
agree
not.
with
Yeah,
that. I can
I'm
definitely
It's not like I'm thinking it's like it's alright.
Just get to the bird.
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
not about the stuffing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm not
Pumpkin
a
pie
huge-
is also very.
There's
good.
already like
Pumpkin pie's
sometimes
pretty good.
there's like cornbread or biscuits.
Cornbread is
Oh,
amazing
biscuit,
if it's
yeah,
done well.
cornbread.
But it has to be done well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm not a huge stuffing fan. Like I think it's alright. It can be very good,
It's just a
but it can
filler.
also be messed up.
I don't like it.
Yeah. You
Stuffing
guys,
bread
doing,
on a
any,
bird's
you
ass
guys
is
doing
just
anything
weird.
crazy for Thanksgiving?
Yeah, seeing the other side of my family. Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah,
enough.
me too.
Wait,
Seeing
what?
family.
It's just sort of the side of my family. That's all I
No,
heard.
close enough. So much damage.
Okay, all right. So what are you doing?
Seeing my family. Well, I never see my family. They're always like I'm always so busy. That was so bad. I'm always really busy, and like my family are all really busy. They're all like a little older than me, so they all have like careers and families.
Yeah.
So like we can never get together.
Yeah, the thing
I'm like
about-
I'm the youngest in my family basically.
Yeah.
In terms of like all the cousins and all the kids.
Oh,
That's the
dang.
funny thing.
I'm the youngest of all the kids, so like everybody's super busy with children and stuff.
okay.
So yeah, I'm gonna hang out with my family.
Okay. Cool.
Especially with our line of work, right? And you go to the family, and they all have their own careers established.
knows about
and then they
video
ask
games.
you, like, so what do you do? Oh,
Video games.
especially if you're like in the middle, right? In the middle age range, and the younger kids kind of look up to you, like, oh, I want to be like, so and so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
After they hear these stories and like, oh yeah, so what do you do for a job?
But my family saw me on ESPN, so I'm chilling. They like watched the ESPN
I'm proud of what
broadcast
I
and my
do, but
face was
they're
there.
just like, Filipinos, man.
Yeah, we were on there for just like this brief second.
They saw
and it was
me.
great. They can hear us too.
They could hear us. They
can
saw me on
absolutely hear
ESPN,
us,
so
yeah.
it's not that hard to explain.
Yeah, exactly.
For you guys, I mean, this guy over
Yeah, I was
here.
in the Mandalay Bay.
So, what are you doing now, huh? I was an accountant.
But video
was.
See, at
games.
least I don't have to explain this to anyone except my parents, what I am seeing, and of course, my mom is freaking out about it. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She freaks out about it all the time.
Video
so.
games.
Yeah.
Video
About
games.
that. So
I eat sports for a living.
I'm actually going to use that. I've actually thought about it. What I'm going to say when they ask me, so
I eat sports.
how's your accounting job? It's eating a lot of sports right
It's
now.
eating a lot of sports. No, it helps because one of my cousins works at Blizzard in esports, and her sister is a big WoW head, and like all of them, so like they're all really into video games, so it really helps.
Okay. Yeah, I don't have anyone that.
Actually, I have a cousin that works at
understands.
Bungie.
Yeah,
I totally forgot.
yeah, my cousin works at Blizzard.
He doesn't talk about esports though.
What a
He's
nerd.
ashamed. He's ashamed.
So that's how you break the ice. I'm like, yeah, I was on ESPN, and that's all it takes. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, and then I don't say that I wasn't really on ESPN. I'm like,
Yeah, I think that's like
You were on ESPN covering sports? Yeah, well, some sort of sports.
they kind of know.
God, it's so cringeworthy. But it's so funny.
Anyways, I have
Avoid.
nothing else to talk about unless you guys have anything to talk about.
We just got done with, or I was just watching ESL's broadcast.
Oh, that's right. ESL
yeah,
went
King of
to-
the Hill
That's
happened.
right. That's right. We had Oliver Queen going up against No Respect.
Yeah, definitely. It was actually pretty close in the beginning, and then it turned into a complete blowout from Oliver Queen. It was a total.
Well, I mean, it got to 8-6, right?
No, it didn't.
I thought it was like 8-6.
The final score wasn't it like
It was 10-6.
Oh, it was? Okay.
Yeah.
Was it 8-6?
Yeah, it got
I
to
feel like it
8-6.
was like 9-6.
Okay,
But yeah,
yeah.
that was like the final score right before we won. But yeah, it was a good set. And then K-Brad versus Oliver Queen was super close at the start, and then K-Brad pulled away.
Yeah, 10-5 for K-Brad. And all
Yeah, it was like 5-3 at one point. Like it was a pretty close set, and then 10-5. And I was
Yeah.
like, damn.
K-Brad is on another. He's going to be hard to beat. I think he's going to be one
We've
of
run
the-
through a lot of the people I think that could beat him. Like as this goes on, the longer it's harder to find people who could beat him.
I mean, I think they should just start bringing back people who were on before, right? I don't think there's any problem. Because, I mean, like, it would be awesome to give some people a chance again. I mean, like, XSK Samurai really needs to get back on there, right?
Yeah, the thing is, I just finished playing Battle on the Strip, so I'm just trying to take a break with Fox.
Man, how come you're James and Samurai?
I know, he looks like...
You have to understand the match.
I'm like...
So, in other words, he's the love child of me and XSK... I'm sorry, of Winter Fox Samurai.
That's gross.
Because he
That's a gross thing to say, James, because I personally, as a Winter Fox agent, do not represent those views or opinions. It's just... It's not the way I will operate. I'm Ryu at heart, not some,
Hey, buy a HyperX headset. I think we're done here. See you guys next time.
Man. I like that. He doesn't like that. Whatever.
No.
Don't do that.